Paint is a phenomenally popular app. Over 100 million people use it every month. It is also a program with a lot of history. Over its 30 years, Paint has appealed to generations of aspiring digital artists. For many of us, Paint was the first digital arts package that we ever used. Its simplicity enabled everyone to create in 2D. I am excited to announce that with the Windows 10 Creators Update, we are introducing Paint 3D. Now, some of you might have had a chance to preview Paint, but for the rest of you, I'd like to demonstrate how we're making 3D creation easy for everyone. Now, the most common scenario in Paint is to crop a photo. So here you can see I've got a photo of my daughters, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a 3D memory. So let's start with a crop here using our Magic Select, which allows me to remove the background from the photo and just keep my daughters. I'll arrange this and I'll move my background over. Now, I'd like to add a few more memories from that day, and I have just the perfect item in mind. That exact same sandcastle that I just scanned moments ago is now a 3D object in Paint. Let's go ahead and get my daughters in the scene here. I'll move them over. Now, I don't really want them sitting in the back. Fortunately, because we are working in true 3D, I can easily move them into the right depth of the scene. There we go. Now, I'd like to add a tree, and the web is always a good place of inspiration for that. So another way that we are making 3D creation easy for everyone is with remix3d.com. This is a community we're building for people to share, discover, and be inspired by 3D. So you can see here we are on the home page, lots of original creations and some featured artists. And you might also notice that we have some things that were made in Minecraft. Minecraft is an incredible game that really captures the imagination of its audience. Inside the game, people explore, craft, and create in a rich 3D world. With the Creators Update, not only will you be able to export your creations directly from the game, but you'll also be able to 3D print them from right here in the community. Now, it's important when you're a creator that we have a variety of content to choose from. So as I scroll down, you will also notice some objects that were created in SketchUp. Now, SketchUp has been a long-time believer in 3D for everyone, which is why we are excited to announce our partnership with Trimble to bring SketchUp and their millions of creators and creations from 3D Warehouse to be part of our community. But I came here to look for a tree, so let's get looking. There you go. So you can see there's a variety of trees, and I'm going to go ahead and select this one here. Now, what you're looking at now is a concept that we call boards. Boards allow me to collect 3D objects from across the community and save them for use for later. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one to my inspiration board. I'll go ahead and grab one more so I have some options. And let's go ahead now and get these back into my scene. And the way we're going to do that is here. What you're looking at now is the community directly integrated into Paint. We've made it easy for the community to be integrated into any app or experience. You can see the exact same homepage we were just on moments ago. And I also have access to my own personal content, including that inspiration board that I just added some trees to. So let's take a look at that. And I'm just going to drop that tree in. Perfect. Let's move it over. Position that a little bit. Okay, it's looking better, but the top is a little empty, so I'm going to go ahead and add a cloud. And to do that, I'm going to use what is my personally favorite tool, the Doodle tool. The Doodle tool allows me to take any 2D free sketch with a pen and instantly turn it into 3D. There we go. Now, for the sake of time, let's move over to a scene that I've advanced a little bit. We all know that there are two sides to every story. And in this case, here is a scene that my daughters have been working on from their own memories of that day at the beach. Now, my girls have been early testers with paint all along the way, and one of their favorite things to do is to create their own personal emojis. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this emoji and I'm going to do a little bit of remixing and make it my own. And I have just the person for inspiration in mind. So let's start with some paintbrushes and the oil brush here. And I'll just color along. We've made all of the 2D pens and pencils. We've enabled them to work on any 3D object. There we go. So that's a pretty good looking beard coming together. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some sunglasses, and I'm going to use what we call our sticker tool for this. The sticker tool allows you to take any 2D image and effectively stamp it to a 3D object just like a texture. So there you go, two very simple operations here. I was able to customize and personalize my own emoji. Thank you. So I'm pretty excited of this. Of course, when we're proud of something, we want to share it. So I'm going to go ahead and publish that to the community. And you can see I have an option to share that on Facebook. So I will go ahead and do that as well. And let's give it a second. And now let's go out and check it out on my Facebook page. Now here you can see my timeline, and there is my 3D memory that I just created in Paint, viewable on Facebook for all of my friends and family to see.